equivalent of Brian Cox.
Oh, okay.
And I read a couple of his books and they're brilliant. And he's they said at the end of the show, and if you want to find out more about Brian Green's work, he's doing a talk in the South Bank Centre.
Right.
And because I was listening to it and listening again, it was only a couple of days until he was actually doing the talk. So shit, southbankcentre.com, found out the seats, and all the seats have been taken except for like a few on the back row. So there's like a big thing here. There's a stage, right? All these seats have been taken, and then all of those have been taken except for those. Like, I thought, oh shit. So I said to my dad, that there are some seats at the back. And he said, well, I might not be able to hear what he's saying. Yeah, he wears hearing aids.
Your dad does?
Yeah.
Does he?
So I thought, okay, well, and I'd booked them, and I'd gone to the next page and like done just about to put my card details in. And I thought, I'm just going to go back and just double check all this. Noticed some seats right at the front here that were like spare, and two of the 8 had been taken. I put my mouse over and it said wheelchair seat. I thought, oh man, like all of these are free, and I'm gonna sit there. So,
Wait. So all of those are wheelchair seats?
Yeah. And so
It's sort of like half of them are wheelchairs, and you've got gaps for
between.
Oh, I
so
see.
it's 16 quid for any seat in the house,
God.
and it's 16 quid for this, and it's like 16 quid for the wheelchair space, and you get the free company seat. So I thought, I went back to my dad and said, okay, well, I managed to get the best seats in the house, right in the middle at the front row, for half price. He said, how did you manage that? I said, well, on one catch, you've got to be disabled.
Has he agreed to this?
Well, we did it.
You did do it? So you put your dad in a wheelchair? Oh, Pete.
He went to the Red Cross and got a wheelchair for free. Like, borrowed it.
God.
And we trained.
Oh, this wheelchair's a bit difficult. Oh, no, don't worry. Oh, man.
We got to go out at Waterloo. And we got a shit wheelchair.
God, so you followed it through?
Yeah, and
man.
all the people are walking on the train, on the platform. Past my dad, he's sitting on the wheelchair. He sat on the chair and went, right, okay, ready to go, let's go. Wheeled him out. Went over to the South Bank Centre and I couldn't work out how to get to the place because I've never done it on a ramp before. I thought.
Surprised me. This isn't the first time you've done this scam, is it?
I thought I knew the way, but I turned out I got completely lost, and we got right to the end of this walkway. There was a dead end, and there was this big staircase down. So, oh, Dad, I don't want to have to walk all the way back, so he had to feign hobbling down the stairs.
That's awful.
And we
So he was pretending to like.
yes.
Oh man. God.
got
Man
to
with no scruples. He really is disabled in that sense.
I felt so bad about it, but it was quite funny.
And
For me.
then what? You had a good? Was it good?
Yeah, we got to the place and we hadn't got the tickets yet. And I said, wheeled my dad in. I said, we got some seats and okay, yeah. You need to go down to the front row. Yeah, that's right. But there were stairs actually down. Okay, I'll get my mate. Oh, Charles, could you? We've got a wheelchair. So he came over. Oh right. Okay, we've only got 3 minutes until we're on, but we've got to go to the next building and down the lift and that, and then down on the car park all the way around. Shit. So I had to run like the wind through all the crowds of people outside the next building, and went down into the car park through the VIP entrance, right to the side of the stage, like here.
God.
Right next to the stairs.
Brian Cox is on there. Hello. I can perform miracles.
Yeah. Went through the black curtains and everything. Got here, parked up, and I needed. And both my dad and I needed a slash because we had a coffee on the way.
God.
My dad was sitting there going, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, we both need to go to the toilet." He said, "I'm sorry, there's not enough time. I'm sure you can, but we can't get the wheelchair through." So I ran off to go to the toilet. My dad had to sit there for an hour and a half, just going,
Oh no.
he couldn't get up.
Oh God, torture.
So the talk was great, right in the middle of the front, and right at the end there were some questions. I put my And right away, you know, the guy came over with a wandering mic. And because I felt if I was sitting in the back, I wouldn't have been able to ask that question. You know, I got the first one in, I was really pleased to ask it.
Mr. Tibbets, can you explain this?
Yeah, well, yeah. What's this water thing?
Yeah, so we had a listen to the talk, and then he said, right, okay, now I've just got to go because we've got a book signing now. So
What did you ask, even?
it was talking about multi-dimensions with. Like, if you imagine like two
Parallel dimensions, when the electrons disappear and...
Sort of. It's like you have 2 dimensions here, but you have extra hidden dimensions with string theory, like looping around like this. And I'm saying, you know, if light travels along here, then if photons travel along the other dimensions, does that affect the speed of light?
Oh yeah.
He said no, it just affects force, but then photon is the force carrier for electromagnetic force.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't really understand what he was talking about, but I got his because he said he was doing a book signing. I thought, oh great, I'd love to get a book signed.
Perpetual motion machine. What was it? £30 a book.
Yeah, 25.
Oh.
So I just chucked my coats on my dad, and we bundled our way out there really quickly because I wanted to get up there before the crowds.
Yeah.
We got lost on the way up, so
Jesus.
got there in the end. Like, we were running through the doors, like these double doors. My dad was like had to do this, like
No.
swim through them, bashing his feet into them. It was running through.
Oh,
Got to the book signing place, and there was a huge queue of people,
God.
and that was to buy the book. And then there was another huge queue with like rope barriers and all this, like winding queue to the book signing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're gonna be all night, aren't we? So I said to the one of the people in the black suit, I was just wondering if you could tell me how to get this book signed. So yeah, sorry mate, you got to queue up that way, and then you got to queue up. Oh, is this? Oh yeah, this is my dad. We'd like to get a
It's
book.
Vietnam vet.
He said, oh right, sorry, I didn't understand. Oh, right, yeah, fine, we'll get you to the front of the book. We've got a book, 25 quid. And he said, oh no, don't worry about queuing up, I'll get you to the front. Hello, Carol, yeah, we've got a wheelchair coming through. And he just, yeah, fine.
Oh, dear.
Just ringing to people. Right to the front of the queue.
Shakes Ash's hand. Oh, it's a miracle!
The funny thing is, he didn't even really acknowledge my dad. I just parked him up there, got my book out. Hello, can you make it up to Pete? Yeah, cheers. I'd love to ask a question. I asked him a couple of questions and said, yeah, can you stick your email address at the bottom? He wrote it down for me.
Wow.
And then I said, oh, cheers. And then took my dad out. It could have been just like a wheelbarrow for
God.
bullshit or something.
Well, vegetables, probably. Oh man. So you were asking these questions. There was a queue of people there, and you're going. So what's the deal with water?
Oh, so it was just a couple of really quick questions, but I just felt like an utter twat.
Yeah. Well, and rightly so. Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, it was quite good because I mean, even though these seats were taken, there weren't any other wheelchairs at the front row.
God.
There were some other people who bought seats around that had noticed they were free and sat down there.
Oh, I see. Oh,
So
okay.
you know, they made use of the front row seats, fine. But we just did it properly, I suppose. Just
No
because
way.
we didn't want to be caught out.
Oh, what a story. That's awesome.